Good afternoon. I am teacher RJ. So today I am going to discuss the degree of adjectives. Alright? So we have, in English, in the world of adjective, we have the so-called the degree of comparisons. Alright? So degree of comparison. Now when we speak of comparison, we are comparing something. It could be we are comparing two people, two places, or any other things that you find under the sun. Everything, as long as we can compare them. Alright? So that is the so-called the comparison. Now under the degree of comparison, we have the so-called the positive degree. Positive. Next, we have the comparative, and the last one is the superlative. Okay. Now, under positive, here we are not going to compare anything or anyone. All right. We just simply say, write the word. Like for example, tall. Okay, that is under positive. We are just talking about one person or one thing. Alright? And then, when it comes to comparative, that's the time that you are going to compare two people, two things together. Example? So there we have taller. Alright? And then for superlative, in the superlative degree, you are going to compare two or more people, two or more things. So this taller becomes tallest. Now here's what. For positive, we have only one. For positive, we have the so-called the tall. Okay, this is the adjective describing word. Now for comparative, we add ER. Why? Because tall is an adjective word that consists of one syllable only. So that is the rule in English. We have to add ER to the word that contains or that consists of one syllable word. Okay? So we add ER. Now when it comes to superlative, we're going to add EST. Again, that is another rule in forming the superlative degree of the word tall. So we say tallest, EST. Alright? Okay. Another example, we have big. Okay? Big now is a positive degree, under positive degree. And then for comparative, it becomes bigger. And then under superlative, we have the so-called the biggest. Okay. Now I will give an example using the word tall. So I will say, the building is tall. Okay? So this is an example of a sentence having a positive degree tall. Now as we understand, adjective is a describing word. It modifies a noun or a pronoun. Now in this sentence, the word tall is a positive degree, talks about the noun building. See, we are not comparing anything here. We are just simply talking about the word building. So, what is tall? It's the building. Alright? Now, if I'm going to use a comparative degree of the word tall, the adjective tall, I would say building is taller than the left building. Alright, now this is the sentence using the comparative word taller. Okay, now your hint here is the word than. Okay, so that is very, very important for you to know whether the sentence uses a comparative degree. Alright, now the describing word here in this sentence is the word taller. Okay, so as we observe, we add ER here. From the word tall, it becomes taller. Why? Because we are comparing the right building to the left building. Okay, so that becomes a comparative degree. Tall, taller. And then with the use of the word than, that makes it, compare the right building and the left building. Now for EST, I would say the right building is the tallest of all. Okay? Remember, always put a period at the end of your sentences because this is an example of a declarative sentence or a statement. Alright? Okay. Now the right building is the tallest of all. Now this sentence is under the superlative degree. Okay, so your adjective word here is the word tallest. And then we add EST here. Why? Because we are comparing more than two things. Okay? So here, of all. So there are actually many buildings around. However, the right building is actually the tallest. Your hint for you to know that this word is under superlative degree is the article the, and then the letters EST. So usually we add article the before the adjective word under superlative degree. Okay? Okay, so this is just the summary of what the degree of comparison is all about. So thank you very much.